Now, next one. Multiples. 360 is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Sixth question. Factors which are not divisible by 6. 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 These are nothing but total factors. These are nothing but total factors minus factors which are divisible by 6. Factors which are divisible by 6. Total factors is nothing but, how much we got for this? 24. Minus factors which are divisible by 6. Just now we did it. These are nothing but 6 is nothing but 6k. 2 into 3. Remaining is 2 square into 3 power 1 into 5 power 1. So 3 into 2 into 12. 2. So total it is nothing but 12. Factors which are not divisible by 6. Total factors which are not divisible by 6 is total factors minus factors which are divisible by 6. Factors which are not divisible by 6 is total factors minus factors which are divisible by 6. One more question. One more question. Factors which are not divisible by 30. 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 Two questions. It is also nothing but total factors minus factors which are divisible by 30. Minus factors which are divisible by 30. Total factors is 24. Factors which are divisible by 30. 30 is 2 into 3 into 5. Remaining is 2 square into 3 power 1. 24 minus 6. 24 minus 6 is 18. Factors which are divisible by k. Factors which are not divisible by k. Factors which are divisible by k and factors which are not divisible by k. Sixth question and seventh question. Divisible by k, not divisible by k. Eighth question. Please write down. Just to go through the same flow, sir. At the end of the class, you will be extremely clear in terms of the concepts. Everything will be there in your notebook starting from basics to an advanced level. Eighth question. N equivalent to 360. 360 is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Eighth one. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect squares. Yes, Ramesh, I will discuss that model also. Right? Please have patience. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect squares. Two methods. Method 1 and method 2. Method 1 and method 2. Method 2 is a derived method. Method 2 is a derived method. Derived method. Now factors which are perfect square. The important key word in this question is it is a perfect square. What do you mean by a perfect square? Perfect square means power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. If the power of any natural number is either 0 or divisible by 2, then the number is called a perfect square. If the power of a number is either 0 or divisible by 2, or in other words, a perfect square should be of the form n power 2k. n power 2k. Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. Now method 1. Factors which are perfect squares. N is 360. 360 is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. 2 power 0. Next is 2 power 2. For a number to be a perfect square, Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. Power should be either 0 or divisible by 2. If I do 2 perfect squares multiplication, I will get another perfect square. 4 into 9 is 36. Right? 2 perfect squares are multiplied. I will get another perfect square. 9 into 16 is 144. 16 into 25 is 400. So, starting from 0, take only the perfect squares, either starting from 0 and divisible by 2. So, totally how many cases are there here? Here there are 2 cases. Here there are 2 cases. Here there is 1 case. 2 into 2 into 1. Answer for this question is 4. Factors which are perfect squares. A perfect square means a power should be of the form 2k. K can be starting from 0 onwards. 1 is a perfect square. 2 power 0, 2 power 2. Why are we not taking 2 power 1? 2 power 1, 2 is not a perfect square. A perfect square means power should be. A perfect square means power should be divisible by 2 or 0. Divisible by 2 or 0. Now, method 2. For longer powers, this method 2 will help. Derived method. What is this derived method? Divide every power by 2. Divide every power by 2 and add 1. Divide every power by 2 and add 1. Ignore decimals. Ignore decimals. Ignore decimals. Divide every power by 2. Now tell me, why are we dividing every power by 2? Why we are dividing every power by 2? We are dividing every power by 2. Dividing every power by 2. Why? Because a perfect square power should be divisible by 2. So 3 divided by 2. 1 plus 1. Ignore decimal. What is this 1 plus 1? Why we are adding 1? 2 power 0 will anyway be there. 2 power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is 1.5. Ignore decimal. That means there is a one number where the power of 2 is divisible by 2 other than 0. These for this. Again, 2 by 2 is 1 plus 1. 1 by 2, it is 0 plus 1. I am adding 1 to it. I am adding 1 to it. Why? Because 2 power 0, 3 power 0, 5 power 0. 1 is a perfect square. So 2 into 2 into 1. 4 is the answer. Divide every power by 2 and add 1. Please make a note of this. Divide every power by 2 and add 1. Divide every power by 2 and add 1. Why are we dividing every power by 2? A perfect square means power should be divisible by 2. A perfect square means power should be divisible by 2. Why are we adding 1 to it? We are adding 1 to it. Why? Because 2 power 0, 3 power 0, 5 power 0. All are perfect squares. 1 is a perfect square. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 0 plus 1. 2 into 2 into 1. Maria, how can 2 be a perfect square? 2 is not a perfect square. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Method 1, method 2. Take few examples. Take few examples, it will be crystal clear to you. Take few examples. Take few examples. N equivalent to 2 power 8 into 3 power 7 into 5 power 4 into 11 power 3. 2 power 8 into 3 power 7 into 5 power 4 into 11 power 3. Factors. Factors for n which are perfect squares. Factors for n which are perfect squares. Factors for n which are perfect square. Divide the power by 2. 8 by 2 plus 1. 7 by 2 plus 1. 4 by 2 plus 1. 3 by 2 plus 1. 8 by 2, 4 plus 1, 5. Right? 7 by 2, it is 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. Right? 4 by 2, it is 2 plus 1. It is 3. 3 by 2, 1.5. Ignore decimal. 1 plus 1, 2. 23s are 60. 62s are 120. Answer for this question is 120. Factors for n which are perfect square. Power should be divided by 2 and add 1. Why we are adding 1? 2 power 0, 3 power 0 and so on. 8 by 2 plus 1, 7 by 2 plus 1, 4 by 2 plus 1 and 3 by 2 plus 1 and 3 by 2 plus 1. One more example. N equivalent to 2 power 13 into 3 power 6 into 5 power 9. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect square is 13 by 2, 6 plus 1, 6 by 2, 3 plus 1, 9 by 2, 4 plus 1. So this is nothing but 7 into 4 into 5. 7 into 4 into 5. 5 4s are 20, 27s are 140. 27s are 140. I hope the concept is clear. Which factors, how to determine the factors which are perfect squares? How to determine the factors which are perfect square? Maria, if you write, already Kabir has answered that question. If we write normally, then its power is 0 now. No, your statement is right. If we write 2 normally, then its power is 0. If I write 2 normally, how can the power be 0? Power is 1, right? Is it clear? Right? You wanted to ask something, but you asked something. Kabir has understood what exactly you wanted to ask. Factors for n which are perfect squares. Factors for n which are perfect squares. Another example. Please write down. Another example.